We are back with another Warframe mod build. This time it will be Gyre, and what better place to show off Gyre than the Gyre 10.0, which, you know, a little bit of a spoiler place, but I assume the update's been out for a hot minute, so I expect most people to have it. This is my bounty one actually, so I usually go which one would be easiest for us? Probably the Void Cascade. I'm gonna go do this one, because that one's like the next easiest. All. So with this build, it's almost completely self-sustaining, because as long as I'm getting kills with abilities, then it's not gonna fucking matter in the slightest. I should not have fucking done that. Because although it has energy requirements, it has a fucking cooldown too. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Alright, I picked the wrong frame for this one, but fuck it, this is to show off, not the... Same weapon as my Calova one, because I'm filming these in the same day, and I don't have any other any other weapons that are built this way. But only one way to do it. Yes, I'm building. Good. We like to hear construction complete. Fuck. Shit. Let me out. If you watch my abilities down in the corner, you'll see that they will keep going back up. This is why I like this build. With enough kills and enough everything. Uh-oh. Because this will put out a lot of crits as well, because that's just how Gyre do. But we'll go through. Usually I'll go through the abilities like I did in my Calova video that was posted probably last week, even though these were filmed on the same day. I'll do that after. But her passive does allow her to do more crits the more electric procs, but her entire kit procs electric procs, so it's always good. Is this section done? Yes. That's fine. I'm a minute on my third and 40 seconds on my second. What? No. Got 36 seconds on my third and 50 on my fourth. This is the power of Gyre. What's this one? Earth Drain. Alright, close enough. I'm fine. Come on. The problem with this is that I need kills to get my abilities up and running. But it works. As long as I have enough enemies, it just works. It's great. I love it. Problem is you don't always have enough enemies, but especially when you're running a companion. Companions are just like stupid good now. I've always said that they've been good, but they're good for different things. I'm not a big fan of how they changed her kit, because I did some research on Gyre before. Like, there's someone on YouTube who does videos based off of like how Warframes changed over the years, and Gyre actually changed a fucking lot, and I don't know how I feel about that. Yes, I could use more Arcazine. So Arcazine is always nice. I don't have... fuck. Let's go in the offensive. That's 3 kills. 4. Where? Where are enemies? Here. A lot of Gyre's power comes from the weapons you have equipped, so I'm not putting out as much due to not using like my Incarnate, because it's not about my Incarnate, it's about Gyre. My Gyre puts out some decent damage. But at the same time, again, this is not about my operator, but I don't particularly want to fail the mission either. Revenant Archangel, shit. I can ignore that, right? I'm pretty sure I can. Oh no, I have to. Okay. I'm gonna cut that out. There we go. Alright, we're back after doing the Lord Angel, because I'm gonna be cutting that whole fucking shit out, because fuck that. Well, good thing I'm already here, isn't it? I only ever really build the corrosive ones because the extra armor strips are always amazing. And plus, it's cheap as anything. Like, you know, they did the corrosive one for cheap as shit. Like, what the fuck else were they expecting us to do? We're just gonna throw one more there. I'm at the wrong one. No, I'm at the right one. Cool, cool, cool. Gyre pretty much turns just about any weapon into a crit weapon. It's actually really, really nice to have. And she gets grouping too. Like, similar to my Colova video, I would not change a thing on her. This build I actually found on Overframe, because like, who doesn't? A lot of the content creators actually. I don't remember who I found this off of, but they had Shock from Volt and Shock Trooper the Augment on her instead, and I altered it because I actually really liked her kit the way it was. She had grouping, she's got status spread, she's got fucking everything. And just there, you know, you spread a lot of electricity with crit. Crit boosts your crit spreads electricity. Electricity procs spread crit, like boost your crit. So, you know what I mean? It's Argazine. I don't know how I feel about that name, but it's just a really nice kit. I really like the kit as is. Where is enemy? And plus, her grouping spreads electricity too. It's great. I'm running a max range build because I adjusted it to have more range for like the grouping and everything. You can actually detonate her too as you see fit. But funny story actually. When I was building, like doing this Gyre build, it hinges on Cathode Grace, the augment, which, you know, that's fine. Cathode Grace is actually a really good augment. But I'm from the generation of Warframe players where augment mods were very rarely above like 10 to 15 platinum a pop. So I had this guy turn around and be like, oh, 80 platinum for it. I'm like, no. It's like 50, and I'm like, no, not happening. I ain't that fucking stupid. And he lowers it to 45. I'm like, dude, no. I just laughed at him because no augment is worth above 14. Above 15, I should say. And that's being, that's high end. You know what I mean? It's just, it's not something that's done. And honestly, if you try and scam like a high, like, this is why I say, like, amongst my friends, that if you're gonna scam people, just scam the newbies if you're gonna scam at all, but check the profiles first. It will highly increase your profits, especially if you're going for people who don't know what they're on about. If you try and go for something that does, yeah, you may lose that sale, but it's gonna save you time in the long run. But to be fair, that's how my buddy Benzaro profits. He just gets shit and sells it. Sometimes he'll take a over market offer. He doesn't actually sell it for more. He'll just, if someone offers it and just offers like above market and just really wants it, he'll take it. He's the first one to take it. I'm like, yeah, I would too, but I'd at least try and give them a better deal on it. But not everyone has morals, and that's fine. I still like Benzaro. He's kind of cool. Like, notice how I don't need to cast my abilities often. I don't want another ravenous fucking angel. Should probably be doing this. I reckon extract as soon as I can. Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to do the angel. Funny that someone with the name Angel Hunter doesn't want to do the Void Angel. Shocker. But to be fair, I don't have the amp for it. I have I think it's a 223 back when that was the Eidolon meta. Oh, I'm gonna have to, aren't I? It's gonna make me. Well, it looks like another fucking jump cut. Well, that happened. I failed the mission because of them cracking open the relic. But that's not the point. That's not what we're here for. We're here to show off Gyre, and I think I did that pretty nicely. So now we're going to show off the build. Again, this build I found over on Warframe, but I adjusted it to my liking. You got Transient Fortitude for strength, you got Prime Continuity for duration, which is where that 28% comes from because you are negative 27.5. Cathode Grace, which is eliminating an enemy while Cathode Current, which is the Cathode Grace augment. Okay. While Cathode Grace is active, will release an additional discharge from Rotoswell with 200% damage and extend its duration by the same amount, which is what holds this entire build together, and I love it. You got extra energy, which I could probably upgrade if I wanted to throw more formula into this thing, but I really fucking don't. You got 36.8 ability range with Archon Stretch, and it gives me +2 energy a second over 5 seconds, which can be constantly reprocced, which keeps just my energy up in general. You got Intensify, which is just more damage, which I could probably swap out for that if I, again, wanted to put more formula into it. Amar's Hatred, I love these mods because it's just extra armor and which is just extra survivability and more strength. And I've got more range because range is always nice on Arc Sphere, which is the grenade thing I was throwing around. I can throw up to 3. You got Coil Horizon, which is her helmet actually, if I recall correctly, which is just grouping and damage a second, plus again more electricity procs coming out. Cathode Grace, which is where my main DPS comes from. Gain a brief burst of increased critical chance and energy regen with each kill extending duration of Cathode Grace. Casting is on a cooldown. So a hidden thing about this one actually is the cooldown is 60 seconds, but that starts as soon as you activate the ability. So you probably would have saw in earlier in the video where by the time my Cathode Grace ran out, it was already down to about 40 seconds to 50. That'd be why, because it starts immediately. Rotoswell, Gyre's mechanisms spin at an increased Incredible speeds, gathering an electric field that shocks nearby enemies, while when Gyre gets a critical hit, a large electrical discharge will chain from the enemy that was hit to nearby enemies, which you saw throughout the entire mission. Her passive is also, I believe, abilities. There it is. Gyre's abilities have a 10% chance to deal critical damage for each electrical status that affects the enemy. So it pairs really well with the Atrax rifle, which is just all electric procs, no matter what. I don't have her signature weapons, which that seems to be. I again run generic because I just really like generic. As for my Archon shards, I've got more armor and maximum energy is 30% of the maximum energy is filled on spawn. They don't benefit me in the slightest. These are just the ones that I had on hand when I was playing her a lot, and I could probably throw like Crimson Shard and such on there. I don't want to. There's no point. Very little point in me throwing Archon shards on her. But why are people spinning around? But usually I'm not that bad, but again, it was just for the video, and I don't particularly care for Void Armageddon, Armageddon, or something like that. I don't care for it. But I've got to do them more often, especially if I want more mod augmented. But I need people to run that with. Hey, there's a Colovo in there. I just did a video on him. But not much can be said about Gyre. It's all self-explanatory. Cathode current is the main piece of that build that you need, as it keeps things running, keeps your energy up and whatnot. Plenty needs seeing too. Yeah, right. Do you even English? I also really like this ephemera. I'll probably be throwing it on any Warframe that I have ephemeras on, especially since it kind of like lines up with her back spots. But not the point. We need more we need Gyre skins. We need Gyre Tenogen skins. I don't care. We need good Gyre skins because we don't have any currently. Does nobody like Gyre? Am I the only one that like? Am I the only one? Oh, we have a helmet. That's that just came with it. Came with her, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no Gyre skins. We need Tenogen to get working on that. I know I'm not popular enough, but if you know people that work on Tenogen, please, we need Gyre skins. we need a lot of skins. We need Colovo and Gyre skins from memory. Quorvex only just came out as well, so it needs skins as well. It's fucking Stynax is getting a deluxe skin, which I'm pretty sure Gyre came out before Stynax. So I don't know how I feel about that, but people are talking in chat, whatever. Yeah, there's not a lot that can be said. I went through this in my last video as well. I would have. Here's just the Cronin build. It's a basic one that I found off of Overframe, and it works really nicely. These two are, I'm gonna save for videos because they're just really nice. Plus, you know, if you find you can find builds for them anywhere. Everywhere on YouTube has got a build for them. We're gonna go up here while I close this out. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please subscribe, hit the bell notification to get notified when I upload another one. These will be going out every Wednesday, so I've got the next 2 weeks ready to go. And leave me a like, comment something. You know, constructive criticism for these videos are always nice. Just videos in general are really nice because I want to get this rolling. I want to do this. This is really fun. But I'll see you guys in the next one. See yous.